Good morning.
Good morning.
Mike's texting.
I'm emailing.
Mike's texting.
It's business.
Your business right now is with me.
I'm up in the morning, early in the morning, doing business.
You up in here.
What?
I said you all up in here.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired this morning and I don't feel that great.
What's wrong with you?
Well, my head was killing me yesterday.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's still killing me now.
Well, your head is killing me. Got him. Oh.
That was a good one. Why don't you,
Why would you do that?
because it's funny. 2, it's on camera.
So now we do that. Now we play to the camera.
Now
Just
strike
because
a
it's here.
pose. Yeah. So yeah, my head
Don't
just
be a drag. Just be a queen. Come on. Why are you so tired, man? You just got up from
I
sleep.
don't know. I've had a headache for the last 2 days, but I got a lot to do today. Well, I'm doing hair for the Emmys, y'all.
What is that like? Well, take a sip of your coffee first because the cup has been too close to your mouth for too long. And I just need it. I need it to be elsewhere when you're done.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, it's
That's the worst. When you're about to take a bite or you're about to take a sip of something.
and somebody
And
just
somebody-
keeps talking to you.
Next time I'm out to breakfast or something with someone, or I have a meeting today. If we eat food during the meeting, I'll try to do that. Just keep the piece of food near
Just
someone's mouth.
ever so closely.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's, you know, what's nice is that, people going, they have to get like decked out, right?
Yeah.
And, I'm going to help that process, which is a lot of fun, like helping people get ready. It's like getting your sisters ready for when they've got somewhere to go or, so it kind of gives me that feeling again. And
It's like prom for older.
yeah,
olders.
kinda. And, it's fun to watch like the creative process of, okay, so this is what my dress looks like. What are you thinking? These are the earrings I want to wear. And I'm like, oh, so then I send them inspo photos, like things that I think would look good with the dress and look good with the type of face they have.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll send me pictures of themselves with their hair up or their hair down and wearing maybe something similar, but just dressed up. And this is how I clean up,
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of fun to be able to kind of see the whole thing kind of come together because we've been talking for a couple months now. And
Mm-hmm. How many people do you have?
I just have the one today.
Uh-huh.
But she's amazing and she's like a longtime client and
You did her hair last year for the Emmys. Right.
for all of the stuff last year.
She was on TV for a second. She was on the actual Emmys, I mean. And they showed her. And they showed your haircut on TV. Do we get a residual check for that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
We're just making sure. Every time somebody's hair is on TV, does the hairdresser get a residual check?
No, I think no. I don't even think people that work on sets get that.
No.
But
What
yeah,
if it's like an art thing? Like an art do?
I mean, we do. There's hair shows, but that never gets like put on TV and stuff like that.
Now I feel like I'm asking stupid questions.
No, that's not
I'm
stupid.
so sorry.
How are you supposed to know?
I
But
don't
yeah,
know. I don't know either.
it's just a lot of fun. We've been like going back and forth and like we've been texting each other and like sending each other like stuff on Instagram and and then it's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do for whatever. She also wrote Love, Simon. So she's a cool chick. She's like a lot
What's
of fun.
Love, Simon?
It's a movie.
About Paul Simon? Fandom?
Okay.
No,
Moving
that's
on.
not it.
No. Mm-mm.
I
So
was
it's a lot of
mistaken.
fun. And I get to go to her cool house in Hollywood.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll have a cool house in Hollywood and people will do our hair.
That
And then
would be
we'll go
so
to the
nice.
Emmys.
I can't remember the last time. I mean, other than my last haircut, like somebody just styling my hair.
I'll style your hair. How hard could it be? What side do you want it to
I did
be
let
out
you
on?
just blow dry my hair, but it was just to get it dry because I had a migraine.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That must suck, having a hairdryer close to your head when you have a migraine. I don't even like. I had a migraine the other day, man. I fucked my shit up by forgetting to eat all day. Drank a gallon and a half of water, but completely forgot to eat. And I was on stage when it hit.
Yeah.
I was hosting the Friends and Friends show, which went really well.
That was a lot of fun.
It was.
I had fun on Saturday.
It was really fun. Thank you to all the
I had fun on Saturday,
comedians.
even though you weren't feeling great.
That's all right. It went away at 11:30 at night,
Well,
so I was able to enjoy.
As soon as we fed him, that's when it went away.
Dude, we ate pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I ate pizza for the first time in a long time.
That pizza was pretty good. I did not have that much. Alex woke up the next morning like, what the fuck did we do?
Really? He ate a lot?
Yeah. He was like, I had like 7 slices.
I remember I had 3, but the crust was... The crust was West Coast crust. So I got about halfway through 3 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good, man.
Pizza's
Pizza's really like... You know when you're single and you hook up with the same person that it usually ends terribly with?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's pizza.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just pizza, baby.
Yeah, it's so good, though.
I'll tell you where I learned that. Personal experience. But I learned these other things from Bob Ross. Cue the music.
It's not the music, but...
And we're back. We were watching Bob Ross last night. And here's my thesis statement for this one. Bob Ross transcends species. Every hot-blooded human being, American or otherwise, loves Bob Ross.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's an international phenomenon.
What is he?
He's an international.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to spell this out for you.
Okay.
P.
Mm-hmm.
Down. VH. Down. But everybody loves him, you know? But also, animals love him just as much as any person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Love him. He was a couple gems from this particular episode. I
love that he calls his paintings Little Rascals.
Little Rascals.
And then we're just going to put this Little Rascal right here.
Because they are. They're rascally. They'll get away from me if you're not careful.
This little rascal.
So I have a note here. It says, randomly cuts from him painting glow on an old oak tree to him hand feeding injured deer and holding a raccoon fetus.
And this
everyone
little
loves
guy,
him.
yeah, and this little guy came to us yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes deer just get hurt in and around the Bob Ross compound, and him and his 100-year-old wife nurse these Bambi lions back to health. His life partner
is what he called her.
Yeah. Dude, and then he calls his paintings Little Rascals, but he also says, he dropped this line yesterday, little rascals live in your brush. Little rascals live in your brush.
Yeah.
He's like, when you're painting the shrubbery and when you're fertilizing your painting, just keep in mind little rascals live in your brush.
Yeah. Is
That's
that the
right.
one that I wrote? Yeah.
Yeah. And then while he was painting branches, he was talking about how he just likes animals. The quote was, I like old birds or any critter. That's a direct quote. This is things Bob Ross taught me this week.
It's so good. It's so good.
Makes me feel good.
Thank you for timestamping it for me.
Yeah, hell yeah. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel warm. I could have, that's like the white noise machine, man. You could have that on in the background instead of like if we had a dinner party, my mom would always get fucked up when there was no music. If we were eating dinner at Christmas or having breakfast at Christmas, why is there no transcendental orchestra in the background?
Well, yeah.
But if you just had Bob Ross in the background of every gathering, it's like another gentle friend hanging out.
I wonder what it would be like, what kind of dreams you would have if you fell asleep to Bob Ross.
We could find out. And that could be the thing we learn next week.
I think that music needs to be on like if you do have like a dinner party, like even if it's not crazy loud or
Mhm.
whatever, like just something just to kind of like fill in like, oh, I love this song.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, Bob Ross is the only show that could double, is the only visual show that could double as a podcast, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
All you would hear is that's the paint. That's painting. And then you would
Make
hear
sure
his
you
sweet
load up your
voice.
brush like this. Push it into
Oh, you gave him the TH.
Like, yeah.
You gotta take off the
Just-
TH.
Just like, yeah.
I want you to load up your brush with some phthalo blue like this. And then you just put it all over. It'd be beautiful. We're going to make a beautiful sky. We're going to get lost in that sky just like that.
Just like it.
Whispering
Yeah.
like that.
So good.
Makes me feel very good, that man.
Yeah. What do you have?
Who's
going on
who's
today?
our Bob Ross?
Oh. I
Like
would
this
say-
generation.
Oh. I thought you were talking about like friends of ours.
Well, it's less relatable, but sure.
I don't know. Who would that be?
He's irreplaceable. Bob Ross is the Aretha Franklin of painters, of public
Yeah,
access
right.
painters. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
What else? What do you have going on when you get out of work today?
Nothing really. I'd like to work out.
Mm-hmm. You've been working out a lot, man.
Thank you.
What's that like? Did you end up
Thank
working out
you.
yesterday?
No, I didn't. I couldn't. My head is like, I don't know. It could be allergies right now,
Mhm.
or just that I'm angry with myself. I don't know. I'm not sure what is happening to my face and head.
Why are you angry with your own self?
Well, because I can't figure out like what exactly it is, and like Advil didn't work yesterday. I don't know if it's allergies. I feel like I sound extra mannish today.
I don't think so. I think we're in a softer register
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And I think we both sound rather mannish.
Thanks.
You know what I was thinking?
Mm.
If Alex had to be substitute on the podcast, because I was thinking that, because I was like, she's not going to wake up. She's too tired. Her head's probably still hurting.
Mm.
And I was going to have Alex sub in and not change his voice and just see if anyone noticed.
I think they would notice.
I do
think-
too.
I think our people like me enough to notice if I'm not here.
Yeah, 350 episodes, and we just substitute you,
Right?
like
Imagine.
like when they substituted that daughter on Roseanne.
Yeah.
Remember that?
You know what would be funny though is if, because Teresa, like one of my sisters would probably be able to
Yeah,
substitute.
but you guys all got the same like cadence.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that would be really funny
Yeah.
just to see and to do the video and not talk about it.
Not say anything.
We got a couple test results back from the douche test
Okay.
from
Let's-
last episode.
Okay.
Alex Guevara scored an 8 on the douche test.
What did I get? A 9?
You got a 9.
Uh-huh.
You're douchier than Alex.
Yeah.
But what was it out of? 12?
20? 20?
No, don't boost up the number now. It was out of 100.
It's out of 7,000.
Do we have any more? That was the okay. A 25. It was out of 25.
Yeah.
Lawrence Lee Kochek. Lawrence said, it's plural, the plural of Lauren, said 8 out of 25. Probably because I'm 24 and kind of a douchebag by default. That's true. All 23, 24-year-olds are part douchebag.
Mike was.
I was absolutely,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I didn't meet him then, but
I fucked up a lot.
I know the kind of douche he was then.
Oh, do you? Oh, did my name get around town, roundabout town?
No. Nope.
Don't believe you. Felicia Shimberry
Hey, girl.
scored a 4 out of 25.
Good for
Much less douchey than I know I am. I've personally seen Felicia tweet things that would point to a higher score, but these questions were not designed to out Felicia as a douche.
You don't bother her.
I've been giving her a lot of shit this year.
I know.
2018,
Okay.
I've been giving Felicia Shimberry a lot of shit.
Thank God she can take it and she's like fun about it.
I think that's why I do it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to back off.
Great.
So,
I'll smack him for you.
Eat
girl.
shit, Felicia.
You don't say,
Dude,
don't
I'm
say
just
that.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I love her so much. I don't know why I like giving her such a hard time. And say hi to your mom. Say hi to your mother for me.
That sounds like, say hi to your mom.
That was kind of douchey. You just got a 10. Caroline Gant. I Gant even.
Oh, man.
With Caroline.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So 6 points. 6-point douchey. I also call people Bud and Bub. Bub, what are you, Wolverine?
I have an old coworker that used to call her grandmother Bubby.
Yeah, but that's
Bub-
different.
Bubby.
Dude, why does our water cooler sound like a popcorn machine?
Because it's getting cold.
I think it's getting hot.
It might be getting hot.
Might be doing both.
It's got to get up to get down. Okay.
Caroline says she wears holy jeans, gives unsolicited advice, along with 3 more that she doesn't remember. What a douchebag thing to not remember.
God.
You know?
Caroline.
Killing me, Caroline Gant.
Caroline.
Any more test results? Oh, shit. Troy R., we met him in New York,
Yeah.
says, I only scored 1 on the douche test,
Good job.
taking the last slice of pizza,
Yeah.
which should count for 2 or 3. Justine Johnson, so I think I got a 3 on the test? Question mark. Also, I'd argue the exception to the cell phone holster rule is farmers and construction workers, etc. My dad still uses one, I believe. A cow kicked his flip phone once, and he kept using it despite the screen being ruined. Okay. Oh, man. Dude, if we had an animator
That
on this
is
podcast,
like-
a cow kicking a flip phone would definitely be.
I'm sorry. That's amazing. That's an amazing visual. I could see it like happening to your dad
Yeah.
and somebody kicking his flip phone and him just saying, what the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? Oh, my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm imagining somebody like her dad dressed like Farmer Jonathan. What? What are you looking at?
Nothing. Just keep going.
I imagine her dad dressed like a farmer and milking the cow with one hand and then texting T9 style with the other hand. And then the cow's like, it's me time. And then sidekick.
Pay attention to me.
And then the flown flips.
The flown flips.
And then it lands in a big pile of pig slop because it's on a farm.
I get it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You ever fall on a pile of pig slop? Tell us next week at Welcome Pod on Twitter. I hope that you've been enjoying the video episodes. Video episodes are going to be made exclusively to the Patreons, and I think I'm going to start uploading them as a perk for if you sponsor my YouTube channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they are a bit exclusive, at least to see first. Maybe down the line they'll end up somewhere.
Yeah.
But we've been releasing them consistently.
I should really like put on makeup or something for this.
Not
but-
necessarily. Who cares? You know who doesn't wear makeup anymore? China.
Yeah, I know. She's a babe though. I look like I got punched in both of my eyes.
No, you're a babe as well.
Thanks.
You're both babs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they have name.
yeah.
So what does the rest of your day look like?
Yeah, just I got that to do. I got to go pick up some supplies before I go to Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
I might go and do another house call. We're not sure yet.
Mm-hmm. Your day is just up in the air.
Yeah. I can either go do that and be done in about an hour and a half and then come back here and lay out
Yeah.
and work out
Mm-hmm.
and do all of the things that I want to do.
True.
I should probably shower before I go to my client's house though.
Speaking of which, is this a gross? I'd like to put this question out. Maybe you could tell us on Twitter.
Okay.
And maybe you could tell me right now.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the grossest, 1 being not gross.
Okay.
How gross is that? To work out hard.
Uh-huh.
What if I stopped right there? How disgusting is it to work out hard?
I mean, other than being sweaty.
So you work out hard. That's phase one.
Okay.
And then you jump in the pool.
I do it all the time.
But not your pool. Like the apartment's pool.
I do it all the time.
Shared pool.
I do it all the time.
That's gross.
Why is that gross?
I think it's gross. In my mind, I think it's gross, which is why I don't do it. My dad was like, after you work out in your fitness center, do you jump in the pool? And I'm like, they have a sign that says, if you've had diarrhea in the past 6 years, you can't go in the pool.
In the last 14 days.
So
That's
why
real.
would you getting in there with your butt sweat?
Well, first of all, you
juice.
get changed out of your sweaty clothes. That's first and foremost, and you cool down.
So you
right?
here's another thing. You get changed to go in the pool. So now you're dirty. See, I would just jump in with shorts so you don't have to dirty. Maybe just the way I do it is gross.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I would take off my shirt. You're welcome. Slow motion. and I would jump in the pool with my shorts and sneakers on.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't jump in with sneakers on.
No,
That's
you
a
would
bold-faced
not.
lie.
Yeah.
But everything else is true. Socks.
That's fine. It's different for guys to be able to jump in with like their shorts or whatever, but there shouldn't be anything wrong. There's chlorine. That pool gets cleaned all that pool is sparkling all the time.
How do you explain the butt juice sign then?
That's if someone else is having diarrhea.
Yeah. So I'm not supposed to go in there if someone else is having diarrhea.
No, that's if you're oh my God. Okay. If you're having diarrhea.
Yes.
In the last 14 days, do not go in the pool is what that sign says.
Yes.
Which I find bogus because I think that's a little much.
That sounds like someone who's had diarrhea recently who's also been in the pool.
But going into the pool after you're done working out is not, I don't find that gross.
Okay. Do you rinse?
No.
Do you rinse?
No, I do not. Because at that point, I'm still sweating profusely and like want to just get cooled down.
I guess the whole thing is it's a pool and not a Greek bathtub. Hot springs.
That seems weird to me.
Saying Greek bathtub?
No, but going into something, if you're sweating and you're going into something that's hot.
Hot tub.
Yeah, that seems like it's
you go to the sauna to the hot
infection waiting to happen.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's the move, going from the sauna. If we were wealthy enough to join a La Fitness, French Fitness, we would go from the sauna to the hot tub.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And that's an even smaller body of water.
Yeah, well, that's all like chlorine.
Yeah.
There's a ton of chlorine in there.
And that's why, in Zoya's words, you could shit in the pool and it's no problem.
That's not what I said.
That's Zoya's words.
Don't shit in the pool, guys. Do not shit in the pool.
If you've learned anything, if somebody wants to come up with an offshoot podcast and have a segment, Things I Learned from Mike and Zoya this week, with an adorable theme song, it would be Don't Shit in the Pool.
So my coworker Blake, I've talked about him a couple of times so far. He doesn't have Instagram, and I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, "You have to show me this kid's getting hurt." So I showed him, and we were cracking up in the back room. And someone's like, "I can't watch it," and I was like, "Oh my God, I can only watch it."
Yeah. Dude, I unsubscribe. Some of them make me so uncomfortable that I'm like, hit the ejector seat.
No, man, it's so fucking. Some of them, they're cringe worthy. Some of them are like it's like hard to watch. Some of them,
Yeah.
but for the most part, you just scroll through it. You know?
I was watching. I mean, the thing is, kids are not made of the same material that we're made of. You know, kids are rubber.
Yeah,
best.
their bones are a little bit more
Kids
malleable.
are elastic.
Yeah.
And malleable.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Alex were watching this crazy skateboard competition the other day, and one of the events was like highest ollie or highest thing you could ollie off of.
Ugh.
And they just built up these platforms and they landed on this ramp and then whatever. And this dude, it had to be 20 feet in the air at least, ollies off this thing and lands, and I'm just watching his knees the whole time because I need to see the exact second that his knees are no longer
His
traditional knees. right?
Yeah.
And he does it, and he lands it, and then he gets up and he does a little woohoo, number one.
Yeah,
Right?
number one.
Right? And I'm
Number
like,
one.
how could anyone do that and still have knees? And
I know.
Alex was like, that person is 11 years old.
Yeah, there's never, my knees would have been screaming.
Yeah, but you got bad knees.
And I would have been directly in the hospital with 2 knee replacements.
When you hurt your knees, were you laughing?
Oh, no, I passed out, and then I woke up screaming pain.
Oh, shit.
Screaming pain. Like, I passed out, woke up screaming, swearing, got detention for it,
You got detention for screaming.
passed back out, woke back up. It was a disaster. It was it was the most pain I think I've ever been in my
pass out on
entire life.
Damn. I'm sorry to
If
hear
I'm
that.
like in a lot of pain, my body doesn't know how to react, and I just faint.
It's like your body doesn't want to hang out with pain, so it
We're
leaves.
we're a family of fainters.
Is that right?
I don't think I've fainted on you yet.
Come on, Zoe.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. We were talking about that the other night.
You did.
Never mind.
You're
I
you could
fainted
be
at-
the Bob
at-
Ross famous fainter.
At Lee and Delwyn's house.
The joy
I
of
forgot about
fainting.
that. Yeah. You guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh shit.
It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, man, come see us in Toronto, Canada. Every
Toronto.
show is
That's
sold
next
out
week.
except for God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is it
It
next
sneaks
week?
up on
Let
you.
me-
I think
let
so.
me Double check.
Every show is sold out except for the show on the 30th, September 30th, at the Niagara Falls Corner Comedy Club. I almost passed out from that burp.
That's gross. Yeah.
So go on Corner Comedy Club and get tickets for that. There's also a link on MikeFalzone.com.
MikeFalzone.com.
There are limited edition Welcome to Our Podcast t-shirts.
T-shirts.
I think it's WTOP.clothing, but I think there's also a
think you're
link
right.
on this website.
There's going to be a
My
link
website.
on that website, on this,
Oh, like in the description of
in the
this?
description of this.
Uh-huh.
There's one on Patreon.
Sure. And please go rate and review the show on iTunes if you listen on iTunes, because it helps Zoya. Write a message directly to Zoya telling how good she is being the producer of this particular music. So, being
Music.
podcast.
Of this music.
There's a certain authenticity that
guys,
comes
thank
with
you so much for
recording this
listening
show
to
early
my
in the
music.
morning. You know?
Yeah, my music is, put out on SoundCloud.
This is Zoya's
every-
mixtape.
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
It was like the 150th reiteration of Zoya's mixtape.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. Anything you need for Mike is on MikeFalzone.com.
Sure.
And I'll see you Toronto next week.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And then
about that.
also Tennessee on the 5th.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I gotta
Yeah.
find us tickets probably today. I'm gonna need your credit card.
There's nothing
You guys,
left.
thank you so much for listening.
Please sponsor the show. I got nothing left. Quarterly taxes.
That's what I'm going to pay right now. All right, kids. Enjoy your week, and
Wear a seatbelt.
We'll see you soon.
Wear a seatbelt in bed over your wiener.